Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson.
I am Anthony Johnson Sr., father of Anthony Johnson Jr., a Marine, a veteran with schizophrenia, who was killed in Tarrant County Jail after being denied care at Wellbridge Mental Health Facility. That they refused him. They refused to admit him, and he was under psychosis at this particular time. Your own standards, the rules you are legally responsible for enforcing, were violated from the moment my son entered that jail. Let me name the TCJS rules that were violated. Rule 273.2, Health Services, requires that inmates with mental health needs receive prompt and appropriate care. My son received none. Rule 273.5, Mental Disability Suicide Prevention Plan, requires immediate referral to mental health professionals when an inmate shows signs of mental illness. The jail documented his condition and still failed to act. Rule 275.1, Supervision, requires face-to-face observation of inmates at least every 60 minutes and more frequently for those with mental health concerns. My son was left unmonitored. Rule 277.3, Restraints, requires that restraints be used only when necessary and with continuous monitoring. My son was restrained, pepper sprayed in the mouth, and left to die. No medical oversight. These are not suggestions. These are your guidelines. These are mandatory state standards, and they were ignored. Strictly, just particularly ignored. When Sheriff Waybourn failed to follow their own rules, meaning all you sheriffs, people die. When Sheriff asked me once, what does my son mean? What does life mean? Because he's Christian? Yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm asking you on record, what is the purpose of this commission if counties can violate your rules without consequences? What good are standards if you refuse to enforce them? How many more murders will take before you hold someone accountable? My son's death was preventable. He deserved treatment, not torture. He deserved care, not abandonment. And I'm demanding that this commission enforce its own laws, investigate these violations, stop allowing jails operate with impunity.
Mr. Johnson, your time has expired.
Thank you, sir, because I can see what the problem is. Because if you don't enforce your own standards, then you know you are the problem, not Mr. Woods anymore.